A woman took a sip of milk tea, never expecting her face would suddenly mutate. Even her legs began to gradually change shape. Everyone was stunned as she tried to hobble out of the room. But before she could leave, she turned into a mass of flesh that grew larger and larger until it burst through the window. The flesh blob rampaged through the streets, causing people to flee in terror and traffic to grind to a halt. Just as it was about to attack a school bus, Iron Man suddenly appeared. He plunged his hands into the ground, ripping up the asphalt. The flesh blob charged straight at Iron Man. At that critical moment, the blob suddenly gained human consciousness and even spoke to Iron Man, saying it didn't want to be this way and just wanted to go home. It turned out that Anna was an internet celebrity from 66 years ago with over 1 million fans. At a fan meet and greet, she accidentally fell into a polluted river. As Anna struggled desperately, a green light suddenly entered her mouth. When she returned to shore, her fans were shocked and some even vomited on the spot. Anna hurriedly checked herself in a mirror and discovered her face had transformed. She had become a monster. Facing her fans' mockery, she just wanted to escape. 66 years passed, and not only had Anna not aged, she was getting younger. It turned out that an old professor had saved Anna back then and genetically modified her. As long as she could keep her emotions stable, everything would return to normal. But Anna couldn't control her mouth. While drinking milk tea, she suddenly became emotional, causing her body to mutate. The old professor had also saved 3 others, including the Iron Man from earlier, a woman with superpowers who could transform anything at will, and a pilot who had been badly burned in a plane crash. The professor covered him in bandages, turning him into a mummy so he could return to normal life. The old professor suddenly saw a donkey while driving, but it disappeared when he looked back. He realized the worst had happened, the attacks by unknown objects he feared most. He knew the city would become ruins. The professor wanted everyone to evacuate quickly, but they wanted to protect the city. Even though they didn't know what they were facing, they were determined to defend their country to the death. Just then, the little donkey appeared in front of them again. Before they could react, it farted, quickly shrouding the sky in smoke. The ground began to collapse, forming a huge whirlpool that threatened to destroy the entire city. Will they be able to protect the city? Due to copyright restrictions, the movie ends here. The film's title is Doomsday Patrol.